guys, and welcome to this video. Today we'll be talking about ColourPop. So for the longest time I had been wanting to do this video, and the reason why is because I have some pros and cons to talk about this product, and I feel like I really needed to put it out there because I don't normally do a lot of makeup videos, and I feel like this should be it. So with all this being said, guys, I hope you guys stay tuned and watch this whole video. So what I'm gonna be doing today, it's actually I'm gonna do my brows. So I have my kind of my simple human over here, and then what I'm gonna be using and showing you really quickly is that these ones are the ColourPop Brow Boss, and I have the shade Soft Black, which kind of looks like this. Like a very soft black. Doesn't really look like a really pigmented black. And then on this side I have my regular, this is my number dark brown. So this is a little bit more brownish, whereas the other one is just like a little bit more blackish, a little bit. So now I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about something very specific that I noticed even with the previous brow product before. And what I wanted to let you guys know is that my favorite color to use is the soft black. And what I don't like is the fact that when I put it in my cosmetic bag on the go on a daily basis, this falls apart. And that's one of the things, the main thing that I hate about a brow product, that it falls apart really quickly. I get that a lot of the times people say you get what you pay for. To me, that shouldn't be the case with a $5 brow product. So I'm gonna start using the Elf. This is the Elf Eyebrow Dual brush. So I'm just gonna brush them really quickly. And then I'm gonna brush this one. And I also have my Brow Lash Comb by Sonia Kashuk. Just making sure that everything is up and it's ready to be filled in. Again, we're gonna be using the shade number dark brown. I'm sorry, not the dark brown, the soft black, which is this one. So what I like to do on myself is I like to go a little bit more, pull it out a little bit more so I know when, and I like to make sure mine. Now the difference to me is that this one, as in difference from the Clinique one or even Benefit, is the fact that like Benefits tend to be a little bit less creamy, and then Cliniques are very, very creamy. So when I pull it out, it's like super creamy, like dang, like that's pigment right here. And you in the old versions you couldn't put it back. In the new ones you can put it back just like the ColourPop. So I'm gonna go ahead and start, and I like to start blending a little bit, just going very softly with soft strokes. And I like to raise my brows. Now that's one tip that Duhamel gave me for sure, that raising your brows helps you to even kind of get a little bit more on the arch. A lot of the times, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not an expert at doing brows. I think that's kind of like Duhamel's shebang thing to do. But to me, that will be it. Like, it's very, very soft. It's nothing to like hey, look at me, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm actually, while I'm talking, I'm also gonna start putting the ColourPop different types of colors. I think I believe they are either between 8 or 9, and then they all run for $5. You can either find them at ColourPop or you can also find them at Ulta because they are exclusive for Ulta. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit more. I'm just gonna go ahead and start filling this brow really quickly. The one thing that I noticed from this brow product is that it is easy to kind of, if you make a mistake, kind of erase that mistake since they are not waterproof. Do you see a difference? A little bit. Let's see. Now if you like the fuller brow, then I'm gonna link down below the brow video that Duhamel made. And a lot of people like to fill in a little bit more. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this one in a little bit more. So it does look fuller and richer. And I'm just rarely like touching my brows in here. Like rarely. And then when I feel like I had done a lot of pigment in me, I just go back and I just basically fill in like that. Now my personal preference on my color will be the black. I don't really like the brown, even if it's if it were to be like a soft or a deeper brown. Between the softer, I would be like, no, that's not my color. But if I'm talking about a deeper brown and probably like a soft brown or a soft black, I'm sorry, and or like a very pigmented black, then I would definitely go for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back a little bit in here, and I just create that little arch. So to me, that's done. Now, I just wanted to do this quick video because I noticed that a lot of you guys tell me, you know, like, hey, how do you do your brows? I want them to look very natural, but at the same time, I want them to look a little bit sharp. And so to me, this is like a great brow product. It is very affordable. It's only $5. You can find it at Ulta. You can actually get it online. One of the things that, like I said, that I don't like is the fact that this one, if you put it in your cosmetic bag and it's constantly bumping into other products, it eventually will like separate from the main container. So that's one of the things that I'm like, it could be better, you know? You could have more pigment and more glue to stick. But other than that, this product is a really good product. And if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any suggestions, if you have any other recommendations, or you would like me to try something different that is not ColourPop, I can go ahead and bring it over. I would love for you guys to tell me the truth and tell me, how do you guys like this brow? And how do you guys like this brow? Now remember to keep in mind, before I leave, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click on the notification button to stay notified, and the ring bell button. And then also make sure you know that your brows are gonna be sisters and they are not gonna look like twins. They are not gonna look alike. Remember, there's I was in one training for beauty, and they told me, you know, that you have a more of a feminine side sometimes and you have a more of a masculine side. So when we're looking like taking a selfie from one side only, it's because that would be the most appealing and, you know, more feminine, so it looks just better than the other side. So try to see which side it is. Try to work things out for the best for you, not for somebody else. I know that a lot of the times when we try to do or replicate videos or replicate makeup on ourselves, we just want the best and we just want to look like the person that we are inspired by. But it's not gonna happen like that just because we're not that person. And it might not be the same skin tone, it might not be the same shape, it might not be the same how do you call, like, you know, like if I'm looking at some makeup for a Korean guy, obviously I'm not Korean, and obviously I'm not Italian. I'm not obviously gonna be a Portuguese or African American. So even though if I want one of those like bronze looks or really pale look with which is different for everybody. So everybody has a little bit of difference. And then before I forget, I don't have any color brow product from Benefit, but I'm gonna do a little bit of this. This is the 24-hour brow settle. This is just like a quick clear brow product for you, and I got this as a sample. So you just go ahead and set this brows on flake just like that. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.